Ryan's World, or aka Ryan's Toy Review. This 13-year-old kid is making straight funds. This dude is 100 mil net worth, and he made $11 million at 6 years old. Which, you know what, I gotta give props where it's due. But at what cost? There's a lot of repercussions for putting yourself out there on the internet for your entire life. But a lot of people have been saying that his parents are kind of keeping him doing this. He's probably been doing YouTube since he's been like 5-6 years old. And I want to quickly preface that this video isn't going to be criticizing Ryan himself, but bro seriously needs to be saved because he's still doing these toy videos at 13 years old, and there's been so many viral TikToks of this and people wishing for Ryan's parents to let him actually retire. And in a lot of the videos, Ryan just doesn't look happy. I don't think he said anything vocally about how he feels about running this, but you could just read it on his face. And here's the caption. It reads, "Just let bro retire."
199,998, 999,999, 1 million. Morning workout complete. I'm ready for superhero school. While I head to school, check out this clip from Ryan's World, the movie, Titan Universe Adventure.
Like, look, I'm not trying to make any assumptions here, but bro, he looks so bored. Like, it just feels forced. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, the kid's going through goddamn puberty. Just let him start his own project at this point. Or I don't know, maybe he's just completely fed up with YouTube as a whole. You never know. But it feels like it's not really his choice to be running this and even doing this video right now where he's superhero Ryan. But yeah, if I had to film this type of content, like, I don't know, like three times, or even if it's like 3 times a week, I would still be super burnt out. I just feel like Ryan's in that situation where he's just no longer interested in toys and all this other shit and superhero Ryan. Like, it's just time for him to get new interests, start a new channel with these new interests that he's had.
You're on track to be a teenage billionaire. How much does Ryan get to keep?
I mean, it looks like they post like every 2-3 days. And this kid is probably gonna have generational wealth. Like, it's gonna go down 4 different generations. This channel gets 285 million views a month. I think he can retire. That's more than my entire YouTube career, bro. Like, holy fuck. Like, at this point, you could just get animated characters to take over and just be the cartoon Ryan or some shit. I don't know. If I was 13 recording shit like this, I would be thinking about the next Call of Duty lobby I'm gonna join. And I highly doubt he has any interest in this anymore. So of course, these memes are starting to go viral. And although they're just jokes, like there's a bit of truth in them.
Hey, Evangeline.
Hey, Ryan.
Thank you so much for being in the movie.
Oh, thank you. I can't wait to see it when it comes out August 16th.
Tell everybody about the character you play.
Y'all, I don't think he wants to do this anymore. Like, at what point are the parents just gonna finally cut it off? Like, alright, it's time to stop. Like, he's been doing this shit for his entire childhood. Literally 9 years since he was like 4 years old. Like, at this point, he probably is the richest kid on YouTube. Like, there's gotta be a point where the morals kick in, though. And you kind of let this stop as you're making this kid act like he's 7 years old, reviewing toys. There is no way I would want to do that at 13 years old. I was literally on Xbox playing Call of Duty with my friends, bro. Do you think I want to review toys at 13? And even worse, put on this child actor persona while doing it. Like, hell no, bro. 13 years old, that's probably like the edgiest phase of your whole life. Even clips of his parents are surfacing on TikTok, where they're even in the videos. Which, I don't know. If I was a grown-ass man, I would not be in these videos. Me personally.
Your favorite color?
I want to see if your truth detector works.
Well, obviously. Watch out.
Is there a consequence?
It's gonna happen.
Goodbye, Ryan. What is that?
Uh-huh, that's why you cannot lie. Daddy, you're up.
What, I'm next?
What's on next? Fully grown man, by the way, in a superhero costume. Yeah, rent really can't be this high. Like, you already have, like, millions of dollars. Like, the bills are already paid for generations. Like, Ryan's net worth is $100 million. Like, why are you making him force this go-happy-go-lucky Barney-ass content? And then the parents are even getting in on this, too. I would just feel super weird if I was doing this, like, hey, go happy, go lucky, blippy-ass content if I was, like, 40 years old or 50. And they're still trying to stack cheese, even though there's no more cheese to stack, bro. You've already stacked the max amount. But you're all probably wondering what the comments have to say about Ryan and his possible retirement or should be retirement from this channel.
To keep of all this.
Oh, be careful, Ryan.
People recognize me and be like, hey, you're Ryan. I just realized that you're famous.
So under that video, I mean, it's basically that podcast clip I showed a little bit earlier. But under that video, it says, Ryan's adult toy review is gonna go crazy. Let Unc retire. Just let Ryan's World retire. They need to make another son, bro. Can't wait for his documentary in 10 years. The fact that people are calling him Unc is crazy. But he really is a YouTube veteran. Bro's been doing this since, what, 4 years old? He's been on YouTube longer than me. Meanwhile, Ryan's over here growing facial hair. Like, clearly the parents are super greedy. Like, at this point, just let the kid grow up. I mean, he's literally about to go through adolescence. It's time to step up to video game reviews. Or, I don't know, something. Something other than CoComelon content, and it should be his choice on what he does. Like, I remember Morg switched gears, like, when he became an adult. Or whenever he got tired of doing the loud videos or whatever. Hopefully, we see something like this soon, where Ryan kind of does his own project. Where we finally see Ryan's actual persona, and he can finally work on something where he's passionate about in this current day. 4 years old, I'd be pretty tired of it at 13. Like, he's basically just being used as a cash cow at this point. They're just using their child basically for extra revenue. And I don't know what cheese there is to stack. Like, look, man, I'm a D1 bag chaser, but look, man, what if there's no more cheese to stack, then I just don't see the point. Like, it should be time for Ryan to not have this, like, kid-friendly ass brand, and he should just move on to his own brand. Like, he should do some sort of passion project type of thing, because, like, I know when I was 13 years old, I was not passionate for CoComelon type of content. That would just drain the soul out of me if I had to film that shit every day. Hopefully, the parents are realizing that he's getting too old, but I don't think they're ever gonna stop their corporation-ass ways. I don't know. Hopefully, he's able to make more authentic content in the future, because, I don't know. It just feels very forced. Also, there was this interview that dropped a couple days ago, where the entire interview was mostly his parents talking about stuff, but I can't wait to see an interview with just Ryan himself and his parents not present, and completely unfiltered about how he feels about this whole corporation. I mean, it basically is a corporation at this point. I don't know how Ryan genuinely feels about this, but this is what he said about, like, growing up as a YouTuber.
Moment that you're like, oh, what we're doing as a family is different than other families.
Yeah. I, like, realized when, like, people recognize me and be like, hey, you're Ryan. I just realized that we were famous off of it, and that it was a thing that people didn't normally do.
But yeah, there was a moment in his life he realized that not many kids really broadcast themselves on the internet. Like, this just feels like a family channel, but with toys. They kind of just film you and you don't really know what's going on until you get older. Of course, whenever you look back on your old self, like, it's never a good feeling. But yeah, if I made videos like this as, like, a fetus, like 10 years old, like, I would physically cringe at it. Or if I made, like, those CoComelon-ass videos, too. I'll just cringe at my old self, and oh, believe me, the middle schoolers will let me know how cringy it is. Like, if the middle school knew I did YouTube when I was a kid, bro, I would have been torn to pieces. I knew this one kid who ran a YouTube channel when we were all in middle school, which I thought it was cool, but yeah, bro got made fun of for.
That was kind of conversation that I had with them. But, you know, when I first look at Ryan and his fans and his content, what I noticed was, you know, often the YouTubers were seen as affiliator, the people who promote other content or other brand.
Yeah.
But when I see Ryan and his fans, I feel like Ryan himself or his channel itself is a brand.
Alright, that's everything I need to hear about how this channel is ran. Yeah, it's definitely like some lanky box ass corporation type shit. Like, I don't know, like, yeah, of course, channels are brands at the end of the day, but he almost said Ryan himself and his fan. Like, you're just saying goddamn fetuses are ready to be marketed to with crazy ass bright color commercials.
And when we noticed that, we thought it's something that we can scale it up and then with support of.
But yeah, see that scaling up part? Yeah, that's what kind of ruined YouTube. I don't know, it just feels so dull. Like, I would never fucking hand off the channel to a corporation. Like, that just feels so soulless. But all in all, it just feels like Ryan is being used. Like, at this point, just let bro retire. That's the gist of the video. Like, if he doesn't want to do those type of videos anymore, don't force him to do it. The bills are already paid for. But yeah, anyways, that is it for the video. Comment toy if you made this far into the video. And thank you to my channel members. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.